Hello, yeah. Good morning. Today, too, I want to share with you the gospel of Jesus Christ. And, and this was, I think, the last but one sermon I preached in Ghana before leaving. And I would like to share with you, okay? Um, the story can be taken in the First Kings chapter number 3, verse 16 to 28. First King chapter number 3 verse 16 to 28. The story talks about two women, two women in the Bible, and uh, per their nature of work, they were living in the same room, and the Bible says that they slept, and uh, and Bible says that one of the women slept on her son, so she woke up only to notice or to see that her son is dead. So she looked around and she saw that the other woman too was far asleep. So she made up her mind to exchange her dead son with the living one. So she went and then she exchanged her son with the other woman's son. And when the other one woke up, she rather saw that her son is dead. Let's pause here and then let's analyze the whole story. Uh, the first thing is that they were asleep. You know, sleeping is not bad, it is very good for man to sleep. I okay, yeah, it's very good for us to sleep, but uh, too much of everything is also what is bad. You know that. So, being a Christian, the Bible refers to us as soldiers, and so as a soldier, you shouldn't be be in a state of rest, or you shouldn't be sleeping at all time. You should be active, you should be alert to everything. So when I talk about being asleep, uh, uh, from a Christian perspective, I mean that you not being sensitive to the spirit, or you not being able to hear the voice of God, and also you not praying. That is it. If you don't pray, if you're not active in the spirit, then you are sleeping, because you need to be very sensitive to the spirit. Your spiritual antenna must must always be ready to receive a message from God. You must be able to pray, go to God. So if you don't do all these things, then you are sleeping. And the more we sleep, many things happen. You know, Jesus Christ warned us against sleeping. He said, watch and pray. Watch and pray. Watch means that be awake, don't sleep. I okay, be awake, don't sleep. If we consider the story, why or how was the woman able to exchange her son with the other woman's what own? It was because the other woman was asleep. Because if this woman had been awake, I don't think that the other woman could have been able to change her dead son with her alive one. The more we sleep, many things what goes on. The Bible says that a man planted a good seed. He did what? He planted a good seed. And the Bible says, at night when men were asleep, the enemy went and planted a bad seed among the good seeds. At what time? At night, at midnight, when men were asleep, then the enemy came, planted bad seed among the good seed. So many things happen when you sleep. The enemy comes and do many things. Are you okay? Let me ask you this question, or let me say this. I am using the baby as a gift, because children are a gift from God. Are you okay? So God has given all of us gifts. Your husband is a gift. Your wife is a gift. Your children is a gift. Your life is a gift. Your business, everything we have is a gift. Why? Naked we came. Naked. So we didn't have anything. God gave everything to us. Even your life. You don't even own your life. That's why you can die. God can call you home at any time, because the gift, the life you have, is a gift. So let's see. God gave you all these things. Why is it that now the man you married to, the wife you married to, the children God gave you, the business, the work that God gave you, your life, why is it that it seems that now those things have become burden for you? It seems that like your husband is becoming something else, your wife is becoming something else, your children are becoming something else. If your business, you are not happy with the business, you are not content with life, you think that even your life is a waste. Why? But God gave you a wonderful life. God gave you wonderful children. God gave you wonderful business. God gave you a good husband and wife. Why? Because you've been sleeping. The enemy has planted a bad nut in those people's life. The devil has planted jealousy. The devil has planted unfaithfulness. The devil has planted many things in the life of your loved ones. That's why now they are behaving some way to you, because you don't pray more. So the devil has planted bad things in them. The devil has planted bad nuts in your life. That is why you see your life to be a waste. But if you are to pray, a lot of things will happen. That's why the Bible warns us against sleeping. Because the the dead woman, the woman was able to exchange her dead son, because the other one was what, was asleep. And let's see what the woman did. We are going to learn from what the woman did. You know, when she woke up, she analyzed, or she just looked around, analyzed, and then and she identified that no, this child is not my son. She was able to identify that this child is not my son. At times, we need to sit down right now and then let's analyze our life and see whether we are on the right path. Because you see, when all of us, when we were children, we had so many aspirations. You wanted to be a good person. You saw yourself to be a great person in the future. And ask yourself now, we are living in the future now. Are you actually becoming that great person that you saw years back? Are you the same person that you felt years back that you'll be? Is it the same husband that you were you're dying to live with? What has changed in his life? Is he the same person? Is that child that you brought up, is it the same child? What has gone wrong? You need to analyze. And if you see that no, this is not my husband, no, this is not my child, this is not the business I am supposed to do, because my business, God gave me good business. No, this is not my life. God created me. I am a great person. I am awesome person. There is a lot in me. If you are able to identify this and you see that no, you are not living in that dream, then what should you do? See, let's see what the woman did. When she identified that, she took the case straight to the king. And the king in the story was King Solomon. And through the wisdom of the king, the woman got his son back. Boy, the same thing, that after you analyze your life and you see that no, this life, this is not me, this is not my husband, this is not my children, they have changed, something has happened. Present the case before King of Kings. We have a king who is much more wiser than King Solomon, who is much more powerful than King David, who is much more anointed than Elijah. the King of Kings and God of Gods. Through His wisdom, God is going to resolve everything for you. If your life is messed up, God is capable of making things work perfectly for you. Okay, God is able to remove any bad knot and give you back your life. You can't continue to live as a dead being. No, you can't continue to live and watch your husband going wayward. No, God gave you a good husband. He's a good man. He is behaving that way because you were sleeping. Your children are behaving that way because you've been sleeping. You need to pray. Watch. That's what Bible wants us to be. Bible wants us to be watchmen. Watch the gate. Pray at all time. Be spiritually sensitive. Because the more you sleep, boy, the devil will plant a bad knot in your life, in the life of your loved ones, and in the life of those who are very close to you. So this week I am urging you that if you are not praying, if you are not sensitive to the spirit, start now and then be sensitive to the spirit and pray, and God will change things in your life and you will find yourself in that right path. God bless you and have a wonderful week. Bye bye.